because whenever you are trying to push that into GitHub, some kind of issue is happening. Okay, whenever you are trying to push that into GitHub, okay, so it is not directly getting pushed over there. So because already it is creating some other repository Git within our terminal. So I request everybody, whenever you are working with your project, I request all of you, okay, to please create a Angular project from the VS Code. Okay. Is it fine? I hope most of you have not yet done your Angular project yet. So what I'm saying is, first, from the GitHub, you first create one repository. Okay. Whenever you are creating Angular project for your Spring Boot backend part, so you create it like this. So now what I will do is, I'll say mobile application CRUD. Okay, so like this I'm giving the Angular. Fine. And from here, I'll create the repository. Fine. So just copy this. First only we need to do clone.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. See, first what you do, whenever you are working with your front-end project, see, Spring Boot already you have done. That's a back-end project. So now you are going to start your front-end project, right? So whenever you are doing this front-end project, first only you create a repository within your GitHub. Okay. After that, so just open new window in the VS Code. In the terminal, you give this command git clone, okay, and enter that repository URL over here. So after this one, what you do is from the file, okay, go to the folder. See this repository, this will be getting created. Okay, a git folder will be created for you. So now open folder. Fine. So where it is? This one, I guess, right? This only. Wait, let me check once again. Confirm. Did I give different names like that? Okay. In Windows C, users, you go, and here. Now, this is what I have created. Yes or no? Right, everybody? Mobile application CRUD Angular. Right? This is what I did. So from here you open. Is it fine? All of you? Are you getting ma? So from here, now you open the terminal. Okay. And here you create a new Angular project. Okay. So create a new Angular project. So how you will create? ng space, new space, right? So now you can give the project name. Okay. Mobile application system. I'll give like this simply. Mobile app. Fine. So simply I'm giving this name project. Fine. So like this. In this folder, you have to create this project. So here also you can give. And then enter. So say yes. Like this. First, directly open the GitHub. From this, okay, so now I want to perform the CRUD application, right? So the whole create, update, all these things I want to perform. Where did I do this? I have written it over here. See, this is our mobile application system. Okay. This, let me remove. Yeah. So let us first try to run this one only, ma. Okay. But we will use it with the CRUD whole thing. Okay. So let me try to run this once. No, sorry. But on that day, we were trying to retrieve only, like get all the mobiles. That's it, right? We didn't do update, delete. These all operations we haven't performed. So now we want to perform the whole CRUD application. Okay, so total thing. So let us start from fine. We'll do it beginning onwards. So here, as this part is completed, now you can close this. Right. So you can see this project has been created for us. Fine. Up to this, okay, everybody? Yeah. Now, next. First step is to, okay, we have what model class we have written here? Tell me. Within our this STS. Okay, what project, what is the thing we have created? Mobile. Yes or no? For this, I am going to create one class. Is it okay, all of you? Right? I am going to create one class for this particular mobile. Okay. So first step is to do that. I will tell all the steps how to do. So, but I'm just right now I'm doing it. Fine. So go to new terminal. Now here you can start doing this. First, you have to create a class. Ng space G space what I am supposed to give? Class. And then this is the mobile. So create a class. Sorry.
Shift and CD mobile project.
Okay, got it. So CD we need to give mobile app project. One second. ఎందుకు separate methods? Done. Okay, so now for us, this is being created. What is it? The mobile. Yes or no? Right. Now, next. We already know what are the fields which we have given within this, right? Within our mobile, what are the fields which we have given? The same thing, but I want to develop whole CRUD application. Okay. So what are the fields? ID, name, image. ID, which is a number, and name, which is a string. Image, this is also string, right? So you create it in this way, fine. And then if you want, you can just mention like this. Otherwise, you give constructor. Anything is fine. So I have mentioned like this: ID, name, image. Okay. Now, what we are supposed to do? We have to even create the service. Yes or no? All of you. We have to even create the service because we will handle all our HTTP request and all everything within the service class only. Right? So first you will create this class mobile and next we will do the service. So I am creating here ng space G space S space. Okay, so here I need to create So now you see service is created. Is it fine? 1 minute. No? Service. In this service, what we need is we will have to import the HTTP client. Okay, so these all things will be there. So we need to import them, and from here only we will be sending the request. Okay, get request or post request, everything we will do it from here only. Okay, so first thing what we will do is, okay, we will try to create components also. All the components, everything one by one we will create everything. Okay, so now we need to inject HTTP client, right? Whenever we are working with this one, we need to import HTTP client over here. Why this will not come always? Okay, wait. First, we need to import HTTP client module here. This is now. Yes, it has to come directly here. Okay, no issues. HTTP client module. From where it will be, ma?
Imports.
Angular. @Angular / HTTP. Okay. This I have imported. Done. And we need a lot of other modules also. First, I have imported the HTTP client module. Okay. Now, next we have to go to the components. We need to create the components. Fine. So first, let us create getting the list of all the mobiles. That component we will create. See, I have added HTTP client module 2 times. I added. Sorry. Yeah. So I have added HTTP client module, right? So now I will also create one new component. So what is that? This mobile list component. So for that, ng space g space, how you will create component? By using C, right? So I'm using the same thing. Okay, mobile list. This is a component which I want to create. Okay. So just enter. So now this component is getting created for you. What is it? Mobile list. Are you getting my point, everybody? Yes or no? All of you, right? So we have created employee list, mobile list component. Fine. So the mobile list component, first we need to get the list of mobiles. Okay. Yeah. What we will do is here, let us start with the just a minute now. employee list, we need to get the this is a mobile list, sorry. The mobile list, you need to get the list of mobiles, right? So like that, we need to get the whole list of all the mobiles we need to get. Fine. So first, I am taking here the all these components. So for that, we need to add the bootstrap. Yes or no? So within an index.html, let us first try to add the bootstrap so that we will get some style. So I'll take it from your this only. Where is it? Here. Okay, so this I'm taking here because I also want to use the bootstrap styles. Okay, now let us move here to our mobile list.component.html. So here, how this has to come, right? These all things we will try to keep here. Fine. First, tell me what should be there. A table, right? So within a table, we will have a right, and then okay. So what should be the sorry, this is how it should be. This total thing I want to keep it within a separate head. Okay, done. So now in this, what are the different things I want to specify? So we want to specify ID, name as well as image, right? These three fields we want. So I'll keep it for all that. I will keep it here. Okay. Wait. Yeah. So one is ID and next one should be what? Name, and one more is image, right? So these all things we need. So first this should be visible. Okay, ID, name, image. And then we will also add few more things. What are they? Like actions. What actions? Like whether you want to perform deletion or maybe you want to add a new mobile like that. So for that purpose we will use this actions. Okay, so one more column I have added, so to keep the actions over there. Fine. So now here it should be printed, the same thing should be added within the body, right? Yes or no, all of you? So let me take this as a table body, and within this I will keep all the details. Okay, so for that, first within our mobile list component .ts, we need to import what? Tell me what we need to import. Can you tell? Mobile, yes or no? Yes, people, because we need to make use of those details only. So I am keeping here in this way. Fine. Now see, within the this mobile list.component.ts, okay, here we need to add all the details. Okay, so what is that? Tell me first. Observe here, just a minute. Right. So I will try to create the mobile list. Fine. Mobiles, and then here I am giving this as a mobile array. So initially it should be empty. Fine. So already we have discussed this. Okay. Fine. Up to this fine. Now Next, as soon as you create this component, it has to implement, okay, on init. So I mean, as soon as you click on that website, it has to automatically give you the list of mobiles. So for that purpose, we will use this on init. It's like a constructor. Okay, so component, and here you should also import on init. Fine. So this particular mobile list component, fine. So it has to implement on init, and I need to write down the ng on init. So that means, what does this mean? Automatically this will be initialized as soon as you click on or hit on that URL. So it has to automatically give this particular details. So let us give the thing as some mobiles. Okay, so this is what going to this is what should happen as soon as you click on the mobile list. Okay, this is fine. Now from, okay, from where we will send the HTTP request? Now tell me. Okay, tell me from where we will send the HTTP request. We have to send it from the mobile service.tss or no, right? So from here we will send the request. What is it? You need to give the list of mobiles. Fine. So for that purpose, observe here within the constructor. Okay. So here we need to import what? Tell me. What do we require here whenever we are importing this? Whenever we are trying to communicate with the server, what things we need to import? Respond. I already told you, private HTTP client, yes or no? So for this we need to create the object. I already told you. So HTTP client. So it's a constructor. This you need to use first. Then only we can make our whole thing perfect. Whole our CRUD application perfect. Fine. So this is a mobile service, and from constructor we are trying to do this HTTP client. Okay, we are importing it so that we can call, we can send all the HTTP requests. Okay, get request, post request, put request, delete request. These all requests we can give. Okay, now first, let us keep the base URL. If you want, you can just declare it. Otherwise, directly you can specify. Okay, no issues. We will keep the base URL as what? Tell me. See here, for the mobile controller, what is the base URL that we have? It's a mobile, yes or no? Yes, people. Are you getting? Everyone. So the base URL is the mobiles, right? As soon as you click on that, it has to display the mobiles. So this is the URL. Later on, the different things are there. ID or add new mobile. These are the extra things. But the initial thing is what? The mobiles. Yes, everyone. So we will keep that particular URL. Okay. So let me go here to this one, and we will slash localhost colon 8080/employees. This is the base URL. Fine. This I am specifying over here. Fine. Now, what we need? We need the list of mobiles. Okay, so that is what we need. So here I have specified, it is okay. Now I want to return the list of mobiles. So for that, we have already seen how to send the request and all, yes or no, right? So I'll simply keep this as Okay, so this
Ma'am,
is going to employees example. Okay, fine. Okay, no issues. So these are mobiles. Fine. So here, mobiles list. We need to display all the mobiles. Okay, from here. Okay, so now we need to return that using what? HTTP client, right? This dot HTTP client. Okay, dot.
ఈ
We need to say
రికార్డ్
get, and then what?
అలా చేయరాదే
Sorry, ma. So this is a mobile.
రికార్డ్
Fine.
చేస్తున్నా రికార్డ్
So this is the list of mobiles that it has to display. So that I am specifying. Fine. And you can make use of the URL as well. We will have this. We will use this one kind of request. I'll show this. This should be. Just a minute. I'll explain you what does this mean. And here we have to keep this as. Oops. I'll just tell you 1 second. We need to import and also yeah. Fine. So now this is working. So we need to import the remaining things. See here, ma, this is simply the one kind of other request. See, previously when I was explaining you that retrieving the mobile list, I have used the Ajax request. Okay, so basically that Ajax request will be used in case of the JavaScript. Okay, we will be using that. See, I'm not saying that you should not use, but in case of Angular, the whole HTTP request will be in this way. Okay, so you just need to follow the syntax, how to retrieve the mobile list, how to update the mobile list, how to do the post request, get request, delete request, all these things I will explain. Fine. So, but you just need to follow the syntax of this one. Fine. Like retrieving the mobile list and posting the updating, deleting, for all that, there is some syntax. That syntax notes also I will give you. Fine. But as if now you don't worry. This assume that this is a get request, HTTP get request, retrieving the mobile list. Is it fine? From where I am going to call this? From where I am supposed to call this method? Respond. From where? From here, if you have observed, so we are trying to get the mobiles, right? So here I need to define that method. Okay, so I need to define that method, and from here I need to call that particular method. Okay, so what is it? This dot. First, if I have to call the method which is belonging to the service, first I need to also import that service part. Did I imported service? No. So constructor, and within this you need to also import the service. Where is the service? Tell me. Which service we need to import? If you have to call that method, right? That is get mobile. get mobiles list. Where did we keep that? Within a service, right? Yes or no? So if you have to call this method, I need to create an object of this one. Yes or no? So I am trying to create object of that. Fine. So you can keep this as a mobile service, and then here I am going to create the object of this mobile service. So let us also import it. So first concentrate, I will repeat again, don't worry. So mobile service. So this we are trying to import. Fine. And then open and close braces. Done. So mobile service, this we are trying to import. Fine. Up to this clear? Everyone? What you can say, get mobiles list. And after that whole subscribe part and all that you can do. So everything is same, but only difference is that here this is going to return the observable. That's the only difference between the Ajax request and this one. Okay. So you will understand it, not an issue. Don't worry. So now here you can keep this as student. That's it. So up to this it is done. Fine. Now I will explain even few more things also. What are they? Like how we can implement this routing part here, right? These all things I will explain you now. Observe once. Okay. Let me write now. So now we can retrieve all the mobiles without getting any kind of errors, right? So let me use this ng4 equals to let okay. So and then here you can give the data. So this one and here and here. Here you can specify what is it, ID, and then in the same manner dot name, right? Mobile name, and one more thing is image, right? So all these details we want. So I am keeping it in this way. Okay, so whatever it is, all these things I am keeping. First, let us check. Okay, one by one, component wise, I want to create. I don't want everything directly marked. So when I click on the list of employees, list of mobiles, I need to get the list of mobiles. When I'm clicking on the add mobile, then I should be able to add it. When I click on delete, it should be able to delete. Maybe if I want to update, then update the existing mobile. These all operations I want to perform. So that's why I'm creating separate components for each everything. Are you getting my point? Everybody? Okay. Right. To add, you can add it. So there is no issue at all. So here you can give some heading, which is the mobile list, right? Fine. So this is how you can give it. Are you getting, people? I will explain you. Once again, I will revise. So what we have done. So first try to understand this. So this part is done. And from here, I am able to call that from the service. This is initialized. The URL I have specified. Okay. So now where we need to go is we have to implement this routing part. Okay. So what you do, in this only from our app routing.module.ts. Okay, so already it is done. So within this now you can create okay, so you can create one path. You can create one path. What is that? First is, tell me, mobiles. Okay, this is the path. When you give this path, which component should be loaded? Okay, mobile list component. So this is the only one path we have given. Yes or no? Right, as if now we have given only one thing, this part. Okay, so in the same manner, okay, this all things are added. So fine, not an issue. Are we missing anything? No. Option. Oh. Wait. This whole thing I need to remove. So now you see within our whole this application. So let me open our port, which is localhost colon 4200. So this we need to open over here. Okay, so first let me try to keep here. This we have added. We import this one. Okay, here already component is added. One minute, let me check over here once. Something is going on. Here in the postman, we will give this. Oh, we are running this application only. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Here it is coming. See, there is no issue with this. Now we need to fix what mistake we have done over here. First, within the app.module.ts. Okay, routing module. One also. It's working.